To another story we were talking about earlier, which is in as far as those helicopters that the U.S. military has given to Kenya. I understand the U.S. ambassador to Kenya is now speaking at the Laikipia Air Base. Let's listen.
And ultimately, they will help the KDF to take another major step forward in the fight against terrorism and our joint effort to defeat al-Shabaab. Our military cooperation with Kenya is one of the deepest and most important security relationships for the United States in all of Africa. Our programs and efforts include everything from professional military training to joint exercises on disaster preparedness. Together, we conduct public health research to identify and counter infectious disease threats. We work with local communities to combat violent extremist messaging, terrorist groups, and to strengthen respect for human rights. And of course, we work to build our mutual security and peace throughout the region so that both of our countries are safer and more secure. Today, we reaffirm that the United States is and will remain your steadfast partner in the fight against terrorism and extremism. We're pleased to make this important contribution this morning to Kenyan and regional security, and we look forward to the excellent work the KDF will do with these helicopters. The Hueys will boost the KDF's capacity to combat al-Shabaab, an effort that will bring about a more stable and peaceful East Africa. So I want to say thank you to the Cabinet Secretary, to the CDF, to everyone else who's here today, all of the service members in the Kenya Defense Forces, all of the American military personnel, for being here as we mark another major milestone in our strong partnership, as we work together to promote safety and security in Kenya, Africa, and across the world. Asanteni-san, thank you very much.
May I now invite our guest of honor?
Right, we just heard there from U.S. Ambassador to Kenya, Robert Godek, speaking in that event at the Laikipia Air Base in Nanyuki, where the U.S. military has given Kenya 5 choppers worth 5 billion shillings to beef up in the war against terror. I understand now CS Defense Rachel Omamo has taken to the stage. Let's listen.
The Air Force Commander, the Army Commander, senior officers, our partners from the United States of America, fellow officers, service members, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great honor that I join you today at this ceremony to receive 6 Bell Huey-2 helicopters. These helicopters are with us today due to the generosity and largesse of the government of the United States of America. They are a product of the Building Partnership Capability Program, which purposes to further the course of global peace and security by enhancing the capacity of foreign military forces to participate in stability and counter-terrorism operations. Kenya and our defense forces in particular have been privileged to benefit from this program, the value of which so far amounts to $106 million US, which is approximately 11 billion Kenya shillings. And this consists of 8 airframes, with the last 2 expected to be delivered in May 2017. I can state without equivocation that these Huey helicopters will play a significant role in the complex operations undertaken by our forces, particularly in the Somalia theater. The helicopters, as you have all heard, can perform an array of tasks and therefore constitute exceptional force multipliers for the Kenya Defense Forces. The helicopters will be invaluable assets in such tasks as combat search and rescue operations, And importantly, they will provide an air assault capability for the Kenya Defence Forces, and therefore they will bolster all-round performance. We appreciate the vital role our partners from the states have played in augmenting the proficiencies of the Kenya Defence Forces. First, in sharing their training experience with KDF personnel. As you'll recall, we were here in June of 2016 to participate in Exercise Linda Rhino, which dealt with combat, search, and rescue proficiencies. Second, the United States have provided the helicopters that we need to execute these tasks. This is a complete package of support for which we are profoundly grateful. I want to urge all the crew who will operate these new helicopters, and I'm delighted that some of them are young women pilots. I'm really delighted, and I'm very grateful to CDF for ensuring that that happens. I'm urging you to utilize these helicopters carefully, to utilize them effectively, to understand how precious they are and how crucial they are for the success of KDF and for the protection and security of our country. This donation underscores the depth and strength of the defense cooperation between Kenya and the United States of America. We are pleased that the friendship between our defense forces continues to thrive, and we look forward to identifying more opportunities to share, to learn, and to work together. We have a saying from my part of Kenya that a friend is like a cool source of water on a long, long journey, because your friends meet you at the point of your need. And I think the United States of America have met us today at the point of our need by providing us with these 6 helicopters, with 2 more on the way, to ensure that our capabilities have been enhanced. I want to convey my appreciation to the government of the United States for their unstinting support to the Kenya Defence Forces. They have been with us throughout our journey in theaters such as Somalia, and in helping us improve other capabilities throughout this year, and I know that they'll continue to do so going forward. I want to particularly highlight my support and the support of the Kenya Defence Forces to Ambassador Kodek. Balozi, you have been exceptional. You have driven this program. You have been tenacious. You have seen results. We have seen the results of your hands, both here and in the USA, in making sure that this program succeeds. I also want to thank the KUSLO office in Nairobi.
All right, Cabinet Secretary Defense Rachel Amamo there at the Laikipia Air Base, currently giving pretty much a vote of thanks to those that have participated in ensuring that the Kenya military secures 6 choppers that go for about 11 billion Kenya shillings, according to what the CS said moments ago. This is to improve the capabilities of the Kenya Defence Forces in fighting Al-Shabaab and terrorism in general in the country. So that from the U.S. government, and it's that event that has been held there at the Laikipia Air Base in Nanyuki. And earlier we heard from the U.S. Ambassador to Kenya, Robert Godek, as well, just talking about the importance of working together and being able to